What is up, guys? We are loaded up. Can't really tell. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Dog beds, the grill, some food. We're gonna go check out a state park today. Findley State Park here in Ohio. Do a little hiking, do a little checking out the campground, just see if it's ever worth going there with our camper. A lot easier to not take the camper the first go here and just see, just a little day thing to do. It's nice out. What the hell, might as well. Alright, we got about an hour and a half maybe till we're there, because we got to make a couple stops, get gas and some stuff for lunch. Bailey's ready, just waiting on Britt. So, I don't know, talk to you in an hour or so. This is the kind of land out here, guys. Pretty just flat and farmy. Very flat. We are about 7 minutes out, so almost there. Alright guys, we pulled in. Wasn't much of an entrance. I think this is gonna be a little more hillbilly than what we're used to, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna do first. I just want to really check the park out. I'm not here to like hike a bunch of trails, but see what we can figure out here. Alright, so we're getting into the main area. There's a hiking trail thing. I don't know how much of this campground stays open right now, like in the winter. There's some trails, so this is where y'all check in at. And Nature Center, I assume, over there. Alright, it does say close, so we'll walk it. We'll park over here. Get out and see what.
The campgrounds are open?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. So there's some of the campsites, guys. I can't remember why we never had come here before. And I'm assuming it's because, you know, these sites suck. There's not even electric at a lot of those. You want to just get out and walk?
Sure.
Alright, so there's the dump station behind this little bathroom here, and then that's the bathroom. So I don't know what kind of hookups they have here. There's like the handicap concrete ones that would have everything, so we'll see what kind of electric they have and check out some sites, see if it's worth coming here. They do have 30 and 50 amp on a lot of these, so that was one of my concerns. Everything is gravel compared to, you know, blacktop on a lot of what we normally have, and you're just like, it would suck to have that camp spot 143. You just have none of these. You really don't have much room. Like 148 wouldn't be horrible. At least you got some trees kind of dividing you. But like 149, you know, you're just right up on each other. And a lot of Ohio campgrounds are like that, but this is pretty tight. But it is a really nice, I like all the pines. It's a nice looking campground. That's not bad here. What's this? 172. You got a pretty good tilt going downhill, but you get a little bit bigger of a spot. It's a lot more snow up here still than what we had. This must be a camp host here, obviously. Then these are the handicap ones where you get really laid out, nice stuff, but I think you can reserve it if it's like the last site and you're not handicapped. But other than that, if there's other sites, you have to take the other sites first. And then here it looks like this is your laundry and your shower house and main bathroom. Yeah, 169's pretty decent. You could easily run to the shower house. A lot of these are really tilted though. I mean, you're way down. 159 would be decent. You got a lot of a climb going back, but then you would at least have all of this. Yeah, 160 wouldn't be bad. So 159, 160. 161 wouldn't be bad. You'd be in some woods. This wouldn't be bad. You would have this section back here pretty much, which is nice. You got some campers would be over there. And this would be your last site down here, 162. There might be a stream I hear there. It might be I hear that. I don't know. Yeah, this wouldn't be bad right here. You don't really see that, especially all that would fill in here soon once spring really hits. 163 isn't great, but not bad, because at least you would have some yard to play with. Although you'd be playing by the water treatment. I don't know if that gets stinky or not. But I do like all the pine trees. It's a very nice overall setting. I do hear gunshots, which is not something I want to sit around and listen to all the weekend. Guys, I'd say 166 isn't too shabby. You get a little bit of space there. And 167 here, you'd be pretty tight, but at least you're back in that way, you know. Get a little bit of kind of privacy. Alright guys, we were walking down there, and then we walked up to the bathrooms, and now we're on the other side of them for more camping here. Not sure. There's like 225 over there. 192 right here. See, 194, that's pretty shitty. I'd want my money back. That's super crappy. 195 is pretty shitty too. It's better than 194. Over across the road here, you're definitely better off. 222, that ain't bad. It looks like, is this the lake then or something? Seems like a big old drop off back there, but 219, I don't know, I guess you get 2 picnic tables here, and then you get to chill out back here. And then, yeah, there's a big river back here. River or lake? I can't really tell. I didn't look into this place at all. I just seen it was a little over an hour drive. Looks like maybe you could get in there and do some hiking too. So this would be a pretty cool spot. As a matter of fact, it looks like there's a trail right through here. Going up through there. So maybe there's a sign down there for a trailhead. Yeah, what's this, 219? 219 is pretty legit. Set up back here. You don't have to worry about privacy so much up there. 218's not bad. I'm trying to not make this video forever long, but I do. It sucks when you skip over them and then you don't see what it's like. That's 199. That's not real good. I didn't see this one right here. 200, you're all right because you're way back in there, kinda. All of these over here, you know, you're kind of tucked back in a little. This would be the camp host. .201's pretty decent size, but you'd have people throwing shit away all day long here, and that's probably water.
Are a little far away from bathrooms on these ones.
Right here. Not that main bathroom's right there. You ain't far from bathrooms. But it does suck that most of the bathrooms are like this. Not very nice bathrooms, but they work. That's a pretty good spot there. These people would be right up on you, but 215's doable. You get your own little area. 205, I do 205, 206. All of these are kind of more private, somewhat. They're not big, they're pretty small, but you can see all the lake or whatever it is down here. I really should have looked into this a little better. 207's not bad. Plus you're nice and close to the bathroom if you don't use your bathroom or don't have one in your camper. 208, pretty good. It does look like there's a trail here. The lake trail, boat ramp, campsite. So it is a lake. Alright, we're walking the lake trail. Right out, you know, right by the campgrounds there. I don't know, there's docks over there, and then there's disc golf across the lake there. You could drag a kayak down here if you really wanted to. Yeah, so here's some of these campsites that we were walking out onto. This is the lake trail then. But we'll probably pop back out. I'm more interested in the campground itself right now. I know there's a decent amount of hiking, not a lot of short trails. Again, hopefully I'll be able to show you a trail map. I mean, I'll put up an image regardless if I find one here at the campground or not. Yeah, so here's where we were. So yeah, you can walk all this trail. I think we're gonna hop back out though and check out the campsites. I see a bathroom or something down here on this side of the lake too. Come on, babe, we're gonna go this way. This is 191, I think. Yeah, so that's not bad. This 190 isn't too bad either. These are pretty small, but again, you're back in the woods. This 228's pretty bad. That's not good at all.
Down a lot too.
Yeah, they're not about being very level here. This side's a lot nicer. Personally, I like going and like camping behind my camper or whatever, you know, having a fire back there compared to out here. I just feel like you get a lot more privacy that way. Like here, I mean, that guy's camper, well, I guess it's over there, but I don't know. I'd just rather be back there having a fire. Yeah, are these handicap? Maybe these are just full hookups, so this is pretty nice. Cause then you get your extra concrete out here. It's where your awning would be. And then you get to come back in the woods here for a pretty good amount of privacy, really. Yeah, I like this. What site is it? 254. I guarantee it's got every hookup, yeah. 220s, 30, 50. Water. I imagine there's sewage. Although, oh yeah, probably behind that. Yep, sewer. So this is really nice. I mean, kind of sucked to have all the traffic right here, but nonetheless, all these are like this. That one's got the cool fire spot though. This one sucks. I'd move it over back that way. It might have been wet there. And then across the way, there's no electric at that I see. So no electric on this side. Yeah, here's another trail. So that would suck. 251, if you were camped right here. Here'd be your camper. Your awning's out here. I mean, anybody walking by, just grab up your hot dog that you're cooking. That goes to the Buckeye Trail. In case you can't read. Yeah, I wouldn't camp right here. That'd be pretty annoying to have everybody cutting right through your site like that. So that's 250 that you would be dealing with that. These aren't bad over here, but there's no electricity, so it's not really an option for us anymore. But these I like. We still have yet to camp in a full hookup, which I'd like to do. Yeah, this 247's pretty good. This 246, lots of room behind you. Pretty legit. Must have had some storms. There's a lot of downed trees. Here's 243. So, you know, you got quite a bit of space. So that's pretty nice. And then you get to, I don't know what's down here, some hiking trails, and so this is a pretty nice little spot to walk down too. I like this park. I think we'll definitely have to come. So that's that lake trail. And then they got all those trails. So there's quite a bit of trails here to walk. Some canoe rental, picnic area, place to put your boats in and maybe dock them for a little. Looks like a nice calm lake to be out on. I mean, obviously it's froze over right now, but you get my point. It's another trailhead right here. We're still down here at the boat ramp. There's a trail there too. So Brittany's gonna go find out what it is, I guess. These handicap sites are freaking huge, man. I mean, you could have your awning out on your camper and still not even be into that area. Pretty nice. But even like over here, the 183 is electric. That's not bad. 182, it's not horrible. You know, it's doable. Ohio gets really filled up, you know, during the peak season. So, you know, sometimes you just got to take what you can get. I think we are about to grill out. I'm thinking about doing it right here, to be honest. That table's nice and clean. I'm parked right there. I can just swing over. I don't think anybody will bitch. Alright, we hijacked this spot. 257, working good. Blowing some water in here where it's a little less windy, because we're going to do ramen noodles and then just hot Italian sausages on the grill. I'm going to let that boil and then dump it in there, and then we'll get all this going, I think. Alright, Bailey's doing the dishes and grilled up nice. Still pretty breezy, but it feels pretty good out. We're gonna wrap this up and then we're gonna go walk down that way. It's more campground, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna walk that, and then we'll have a pretty good gist of the place. Flew the drone for a little, not great shots. Like I said, it's pretty windy, so I was getting sketched out. I don't think I'll fly it anymore, but maybe. Alright, pretty typical dump station here. We're assuming that maybe this is the little shop. I don't know though. Little cabins. I assume those are electric. They have front porch lights, so. Yeah, it's just their little general store. And then a nature center. You can see antlers and stuff in there. There, now you can see it a little better. Just their general store. There you go.
They got pizza.
They got pizza. Sell beer. So these are sites 110 through 139. These might not be electric at all. I'm willing to bet that none of these are electric. And they're pretty small. But whatever, for a tent, ain't bad. You can see all the water standing everywhere, so might want to give it a little time to dry out. 134 ain't bad. Again, no electric down this way though. Alright, so there's another shower house, it looks like, through the woods there. So here's 123. You would walk through there, you know. These aren't horrible for tent camping. This wouldn't be bad at all right here. And that water treatment plant we walked by earlier is right through the woods there, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it is. So that other loop, you can see it through the small patch of woods here. And I can see more over there. See, 122, or I mean 126 wouldn't be bad. You're pretty tight in there, but you kind of got this area to play in or whatever. You're on the end of the road too, so not bad. 127 would give you plenty of privacy too. Still no power on any of these though. Alright guys, this is the second shower house. Pretty much the same. They're pretty old and run down, but it does look like they're getting new water heaters this year. So that's something. Another thing is I ran into Itchy Mochi. I watch him on YouTube and I'd recognized him walking by, so we talked to them for a little while, him and his wife. He does camping videos and Harley videos too, so if you live in Ohio and you do a camping video, I've probably watched it. We cut through again. You know, you walk down, there's a circle of campground right there is the end of it. And then we walked out through here. Camp host. We must have had some storms. I guess Itchy was saying that the rest of this campground is primitive, no electric. Alright, so here's site 78, and right across from that, that's that lake trail. So if you walk straight, you'd hit the lake where I said you could put in a kayak. It'd be a big pain in the ass, so. But that's that trail, that's the water treatment center, and then I think this just must be a big loop. And then it looks like there's another part of the trail here. So if you got that 78, you don't have anybody else camping here for a little while. So these sites, that last one I showed you before the trailhead, 78 I guess, and then 79 here. I mean, on this side you're getting freaking huge sites. Definitely be throwing around a football or whatever. That one's pretty large too. It'd be a hell of a time cram. You could get a pop-up here. It's pretty short. Again, no electric, so I bet there are a lot of campers here, but probably a lot of tents. This is nice though. This one's real nice because you can see the lake. Yeah. And it's, huh? Site 90. You probably wouldn't see it once that all filled in. Oh, I guess this is not a loop. I thought this was gonna loop over. Brittany just said that, but I don't really listen when she talks. This would definitely not be bad here for tent camping though. Maybe figure out the shadier spots. Site 85 there, it looks like you could, you know, I see two paths in here. So people are walking down to the lake, which I can see through there. And then it looks like a big stream, or there's a huge something through there, ditch. Not too bad. Chewed that tree up pretty good. Look at that. Look at all this. Something good in there. Whew. Smells like perfume piney right here. Site 69. It's a shame not all of these have electric, because that's not bad. I mean, they could have a lot. Probably gets filled up anyway, but they could charge more. Just a little loop here, just right here. But these ain't bad. It's a pretty awesome tree. He's a beast. Looks like you'd be pretty shaded back in here. Like this site here, 62. That's legit, man. That's a big site. Not a huge amount of room for a camper, but then you wouldn't have anybody right here either, because I don't think it's just too low of a spot. Oh, I lied. I thought this turned around right here. It goes down in here a bit. I'd say down on this end is your most, I'm not saying it'd be private in any way or anything, but it's kind of remote. Lots of, you know, dense woods around you. It'd be pretty peaceful down here if it wasn't jam-packed full of people. Again, these are most of their bathrooms. It is what it is. Of course, much rather see bathrooms with plumbing, but it is what it is. That's site 16. Not great, but they give you enough room, really. Pretty unlevel with everything. This is site 20. You get plenty of room, you know, that's pretty good. You know, your next guy's over here, and then you're by the bathroom. Other side of the road, not great. Again, they need to do a lot of cleaning. Like all these nuts, man, that shit sucks to camp under when it's coming down. Or to have that fall in your camper, that wouldn't be good. Lots of low-lying water. And just a mess. They just gotta get to clean.
The bathroom, I guess.
She went in the right side.
She did.
Brittany wants this site. Nice and clean. Definitely had some storms. See, these ain't bad though. You're kind of on each other, but 26 wouldn't be bad. Besides, it doesn't have power. But you'd be here, that'd be all blocked off. You could have a little bit of privacy. Alright, I think we got one more section maybe to walk through. She thinks this is it, and it might be. We shall see. I don't think I'd camp at 104, but 105 ain't bad. And then these, that's 8. Getting back down to nothing, to 1. Just super heavy leaf debris, man. There's some serious cleanup to be done here. But they are trying to raise some land up that gets flooded too much. Because a lot of them are like that. Guys, all these coming in 1 and 2. Well, there's 1. That's not horrible, but it's just pure dirt. It'd be a muddy mess. This 109 ain't bad though. That's not very deep for a camper, and still no electric here. But you get a nice big chunk of real estate here. And yeah, guys, this is the end. We're parked right up here, so we've walked by all of them. All in all, I think it's a cool park. I think we'll probably come camp here. It's not going to be my favorite drive. There's always road construction coming on the highways this way. But I do think it'd be worth coming. There's lots of little hiking trails. Nice, decent size looking lake. Looks like it'll be calm and easy for kayaking. Although we usually don't bring those. But anyhow, I think we're done here. Head back to the car, head home. One last thing here, we'll look at a cabin. Pets prohibited in cabin and on site. What are you doing, bae? Breaking the rules. So it's just like a double bed or something full. Tiny little refrigerator right here. Bunk beds. Probably a microwave maybe, I don't know. There's a little space heater. Ceiling fan. Not much to them. You aren't allowed here, bae, and who cares, because it sucks. Alright, so everything in here that is electric, I think, is still open to camp. All the roads are open. So I think you can come in here and camp anything electric all winter. You won't have water at these full hookup sites, but still, it all looks pretty open to me. So there's quite a bit of camping that's open here during the winter, really, compared to, say, like West Branch, where they close down most of the park. Alright guys, thanks for watching.